I make a run at Dion's, I can make an EYBL team. And no, listen. This is the Nike Club League I've been telling you about, Ma.
Didn't you already send your tape to this guy?
Yeah, but I just can't wait around hoping that he sees it. There's only one more club season before I graduate. Dad, you know I need to take some initiative.
Son, I love you, but we are not going to send you to L.A. in hopes that this legendary skills trainer just let you walk up in his gym. And besides, you got a scout from BC coming to your game today.
Dad, are you serious right now?
Yeah.
That's the only scout who's come see me all year. Ma, listen, no. If I go to LA and I make an EYBL team, scouts will come to every game.
Okay, let's take this one step at a time. Right now, you have your morning workout, and then you're going to the diner.
Wait, no. I thought I was off today.
No.
Patty has her daughter's dance recital, remember?
Dang, that's right.
And then you got your game, and you will destroy Kobe Starks, who we both know that you are better than. And then you'll get that offer from BC.
Yes.
But son, you just need to be patient.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you guys later. Love y'all.
Love you too.
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Boo here, boy. I'm back with another video. As y'all can see today, that on the title screen, that I'm making me another build. Like, it's a ball hogging 3-level score. He a small forward, and I just be playing with my big man recently, so you know I want to change it up a little bit. Like, I'm gonna have a small forward that could guard the center to the point guard.
And I'm here bright and early,
So that's basically what I'm doing. So with that being said, so
today,
on this live, I'm gonna do the story mode until hopefully the end of the video and stuff. So gonna see how it is.
The highest ranked prospect I'll play all year. He's big, strong, so he gets to the spots easy. So I ain't gonna hold you on that, but you know me, I'm not afraid of a challenge. So I'm hot in the gym today, and I want y'all to check it out. Come on.
Oh man, make 5 shots. I'm gonna turn the shot meter on because I don't know exactly, like. Let me see.
See? I can't miss. I'll be posting some clips after tonight's game, so make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah. All right, here you go, sir. Anything else I can do for you? Hey, George.
Hey.
The usual.
Yeah, I'm not gonna skip in the store.
Hey,
I'm gonna let
Dad,
everything
can I
play
get
out.
one, George?
Big game today. Last year against Prep. Oof. Well, you remember.
I'm a lot better than I was last year, George.
Well, then I know it. I haven't missed a game. I hear you got a scout coming from BC today.
Yeah, and he's about to find out who the best player in Vermont is tonight.
You remind me of your mom when your dad brought it back from New York.
Yeah?
Yeah, proud, loud, confident. I didn't think she could adjust to small town life.
Oh, yeah, that's
Brought me back. I had to drag that man out of New York.
He talked a big game before he moved down there. Must have hurt his pride to come back when he did.
His pride. The restaurant got great reviews. Everybody loved him. The one thing he didn't get was his special little Michelin star, boo-hoo. So what? I was ready to raise a family, and I wasn't going to do it in Manhattan.
What lies are you telling about me? Huh?
Don't worry about it, handsome.
Well, maybe if I was raised in Manhattan, more scouts would come to my game.
Oh, a lot of NBA guys came out of BC.
Yeah, Reggie Jackson, Jared Dudley.
Howard Isley, Dana Barros.
All
Is this
right,
what it's
Dana
like
Barros.
when I talk about Dutch Golden Age painters?
100%.
Yes. You got a chance to stamp your ticket, kid. And I'm going to be there to see it.
Thanks, George. Ma, are you still coming?
I couldn't get anyone to cover this shift.
What about Uncle Rick?
He's on his fishing trip, but don't you worry, your dad is going to be there, and he is louder than me anyway.
All right, Pops.
It's debatable.
Hey, watch it, George. We're closing early. Everyone's going to be at that solstice party.
Right, I heard about that.
So I'll see you back at home after the game. You'll do great, baby.
Thanks, Ma. Hey, Ma, you're gonna be sad that you missed it, though.
I will.
All right, let me know if you need anything else, George.
Sure thing, kid.
You're...
Yo, what up, what up?
Hey, what's good, Kobe?
Yo.
Hey, bro. What's up?
Dang, man, you grow. Look like you got a little taller.
I appreciate you noticing my growth spurt this summer. Hey, let's chop it up. It's been a minute since I've seen you, so I want to congratulate you on committing to Princeton.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, bro. I'm excited, man.
You should be, man. That's a good look for you. You see, because now you can get in with all the rich kids, right? And set up your future just in case you don't make it to the league.
Oh, man, this guy, yeah, man, maybe. But what about you? You still going to Central Valley or what?
Yeah, bro, yeah, for now. But hey, look, I got a scout coming to the game tonight. He's from BC, and, you know, I'm just excited and trying to, you know, finesse that right now.
Yeah, man, you know, that's too bad because I still got to get mine tonight. But, hey, no hard feelings, though.
What you mean, bro? You think you that nice?
But the 250 thinks I'm that nice.
Hey, you're 244. That's a
Oh,
participation
goodness.
trophy.
Hey, look, you've been killing it this year. I'll give you that. But you still haven't played me.
Hey, you ain't never lied. So let the best man win tonight.
All right, bet, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to see you out there.
Hey, but good seeing you again, bro.
You too, man.
When on Kobe start,
Here we go.
let me see, can I? On bad. It's right here. Let me see my what's name, like mid-range shots, 10 3-point. Okay. Uh, 40% is crazy though, like it's tough. Bro, that the green window was so, like, that's crazy. Man. Crazy how you make a 40% contested shot. I'm shooting everything. So I gotta turn out. Okay, I took the blame on that. I wouldn't look at the shot clock. No time it pop up, but I blitzed two in the green, but I'm still like, that's crazy. 5% contested is crazy. That's tough. I can't do nothing about that. I ain't want to foul him. Yes, I was finna say that more. I don't know y'all what to say, but I was listening to Green though. I don't know what to do. That's crazy. Yeah, me. We're down. We're down. I need to make 3 more big runs. That's what I was trying to do. I ain't trying to shoot no 3. That's why I missed the first one. Where to go? I want to try tip-up push. Wow. Well, I do jump, he still make it. One more, I get that mid range. Cub dunked on me. I want a yam on him. Let's see. I get a 2 defense, mid range. Right. Okay. No good, buddy. How you dunking on me? Try to do it. Hey! I barely made that move. No lie. That's good. 37% contested. I'll get used to that. Like it's easy on my big man, but I just can't do it on the guard. I don't know why. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start shooting them up from the timeline and see how good it is. I got 89 3-point. It's the same thing like my big man. But if I get one more on the 3-pointer, I get deep bomber. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to get deep bomber. The Lone Ranger. There. I mean, I could have either stole it, but that's impossible because y'all had one to start. I'm putting a big game right here. If I had poker, still would let me recover faster. I ain't had time. I'll shoot the motherfucker for now. I'm just talking them. I was gonna make one though. Shifty shooter. I just missed. I had got separation then.
Again, y'all. Again, my man.
Again, man.
Hey, I came through with it tonight, but it was fun, wasn't it?
Always, man. You got that.
I'll catch you next time.
All right, bro.
Hey,
Hey.
how'd it go?
He was incredible. Completely outclassed Starsky.
Yeah, except for nobody was there to see it.
What does that mean?
The scout couldn't make it. BC sent him to a tournament in New York last minute.
I need to go to LA. I need to go to the open run and catch on with the EYPL team.
Talk about
Yeah,
this.
money is tight right now, MP. Okay, business is slow. We just put in the new hood range.
I
Yeah,
get
we're
it.
stretched real thin here.
I get it. But this could be my last chance to get in front of scouts, like real scouts.
So let's just call the guy from BC. See if he'll come watch another game. He seemed
Yeah.
really interested when he talked to your
No,
father
Mike, you're
on
not
the
kidding.
phone.
He's not coming. I need to be where the competition is.
Okay. What's the plan?
I don't know.
Okay, so you just show up to some world-famous guy's gym uninvited. So what happens when you get turned away with the door, huh? Look, MP, we are not going to send you to LA on some prayer,
Yeah, no
right?
way.
This is real life we're talking about here. You need to wake up,
You
son.
need to wake up,
Hey.
Dad.
Hey,
Look, I'm sorry, but what did you do when you needed to make a name for yourself as a chef? You moved to New York. Because no one cares about us here.
My bad, yeah, my bad. It's my bad. I fucked that up, y'all. I took the blame
Hey,
on that.
what's up again? It's your boy MP, and today I'm going to be showing you guys one of my favorite shooting drills.
I take the
Now,
blame on that,
it's not
y'all.
the most glamorous
Damn.
thing to put in a video, but hey, it's what all your favorite hoopers are doing behind the scenes. So let's check it out.
I missed it. That's the same release. That's crazy as hell. Hey, I almost did it again. I fully pressed the S button.
Okay. What time is your flight again?
10:30. But Miss Patty's on her way in 5. So plenty of time, Dad.
All right.
And you make sure you thank her. That is a long ride to the airport.
You act like you didn't raise me with manners, Ma.
Do you make sure you have everything? Your contact solution, your cell phone charger?
Yeah, I'm all good.
Good.
So, hey, look, I know it's costing you a lot to send me out there, but I'm going to try to make it. No, I am going to make it up to you, I promise. I'll work extra shifts at the diner whenever you need me to.
Hey, whoa, don't worry about that. Money's always been tight, but we've been able to make it work. We just want you to stay locked in, because this might not happen again.
For real. Thank you, both of you. Like, this is the biggest opportunity in my life, and I promise I'm not going to waste it.
And is everything all set with Dion?
Oh, yeah. He's even got 2 coaches that'll be there that he showed my tape to.
That's so great, honey.
Didn't say who?
I didn't feel like pressing him, Dad. But hey, if they know Dion, they must be legit.
All right, well, we know you're going to be incredible. But if it doesn't work out, for whatever reason, we know that you'll find a way. Now, it's something that you want bad enough, we know that you'll figure it out.
Man, there's no other options. So let it all work out, right, Dad?
That's right.
I'm so proud of you, honey.
Thanks, Mom. Is that Miss Patty calling?
Yes, it is.
All right. Love you guys.
We love you too.
Oh, you just got a technical now, Tyler. MP, Dion. Nice to finally meet you in person, young brother.
You too.
You good?
Yeah. No, I just can't believe I'm here right now.
I get it, but you ain't got time to be starstruck. First run's about to start. You rested? I know it's a long flight from Vermont.
Yeah, as much as I can be. Thanks again for the invite. Being here means everything to me.
You earned it. The tape you sent was something else. But a tape only gets you so far.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, swing that ball. Club league coaches want to see you do it in high-pressure situations against legitimate comp, which is why you're here, obviously. Now, today in the gym, I got 2 club league coaches. Coach Troy with the High Flyers and Coach Weber with Union Elite. I got them to hold off on committing their final roster spot for the summer until they can see you play.
That's amazing. Thanks again, Dion. Wait, those aren't EYBL teams, are they? Because I'm not familiar with them.
Nah, Shoe Circuit roster's been locked for a long time, MP. But these are great clubs. You get a spot on either, scouts will see you face plenty of dudes from the 2KU 250. Hey, swing that ball!
All I want.
Speaking of which, this morning you up against the squad with Nick Hunter. He's a small forward from here in LA, 219 on the 250. You outplay him, both coaches gonna want you on their squad. Guaranteed.
Bet. I'm locked in.
All right, let's get to it. All right, let me see something. Who put it up? Who put it up?
I don't know. Did I turn my? Shit, let me score some. Good.
Yeah, they can't guard me. Let's go. Yeah.
Nice work, MP. Nice work.
Hey, I appreciate that, Dion. Hey, but I feel bad that I had to go out there and dog you guys like that.
All right, let's take a walk.
Oh, yeah. So do I got any offers yet?
You cut right to the chase, don't you?
No disrespect, sir, but I got to catch a plane to Vermont in like 3 hours, so if I don't, I might miss my flight.
All right, then I won't waste no more of your time. Coach Troy and Coach Weber both want you on their squad.
That's what I'm...
We want to talk to you first.
Yeah, sure. Before we go, do you got any advice?
The most important thing for you to figure out is which team's going to bring out the best of you. Now, they got different rosters, different cultures, different strengths and weaknesses. got to make a big boy decision here.
Appreciate that. I hear you. Let's do it.
All right, let's go talk to Coach Troy. He'll tell you all about the high flyers. Coach Troy, MP.
What are you doing, High? Never mind, MP. You should be out here running with the big boy.
Well, it's not easy convincing your parents to move across the country. But listen, I'm ready to take on the world. I just need my chance.
We love that kind of attitude here at the Hot Flyers. Some other club teams, they want you to fall in line, cater to what they want you to do. But it's our job to make you look good. And with our roster, you will look pretty great, okay? We got one of the top-ranked players, Devontae Mills. You heard of him?
Yeah, his name sounds familiar.
Okay. He's ranked 69 in the country, and he is a guard that can do everything. But he's an elite playmaker. Okay, if you want an easy basket, he's your guy. And I know you will connect with him on a personal level, too.
Whoa, Coach. I get buckets any which way, but I'm not turning down easy.
You're right. He's a smart man.
And because he's so smart, he's going to wear out all his options.
Oh, you're talking about Union Elite. Those guys are okay, but they're a little old school if you ask me. You don't look old school to me, MP.
I'm so The boy's 18. He don't know what he is yet.
I'm just having a little fun. You know, you take as much time as you need. Okay, no pressure. Obvious. Go talk to Coach Weber and see where you stand.
Hey, nice talking to you, Coach.
Right.
Be in touch. Coach Weber. MP.
Pleasure, Coach.
Okay. Well, I won't sugarcoat it. It's the biggest decision of your life. You got one club league season left. You need to make the most of it if you want to get an offer from somewhere that's going to help you make it to the league. That's the goal, isn't it? The NBA?
One of the most hard.
For starters.
Okay. Yeah, I bet people telling you crazy for dreaming that big.
Oh, all the time.
But they don't know what it means to set your sights high and give everything you got to get there. You join Union Elite, you're going to work you harder than you ever been worked before. That's what it takes to get where you need to go. And you need to go somewhere big.
I'm not gonna lie, Coach. I like the sound of that.
All right. Well, we got an amazing group of young men like yourself who won't settle for mediocrity.
Well, actually, could you go more into that? Like, how would I fit into your system?
Oh, okay. Well, you know, most of the guys been teammates going on 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And in the club league circuit, that's big. They know how to play together and make the right play. Highest ranked player is Brandon Harris, ranked 68 on the 250.
Ooh, he sounds legit.
Oh yeah, he's got a future in the league. You know, I think great right for him. But more importantly for you, he's a big who can finish on the inside and out. Great on the pick and roll, pick and pops, beast on the boards and protecting the paint. Now that's the kind of player that's gonna bring out the best in your game. Union Elite's no-brainer.
Well, I gotta go over it with Dion a little bit more, but hey, I appreciate the talk, Coach.
You got it. You got it.
All right, Webb.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, what you thinking?
I don't know, man. My head's kinda spinning.
When it comes to big decisions like this, you can debate yourself forever. But I always find that the right answer is in my gut. Do this. Picture yourself on both teams. Which one feels right?
I'm lost, Dion. Can we go over it all one more time?
Yeah, for sure. All right, first up, you got the High Flyers. Now, your best teammate there is a point guard. And Coach Troy is a little more modern in his approach to his players.
Right.
Then you got Union Elite. Your best teammate there is a big man, and Coach Weber's a little more old school, but he gets results.
True.
He sent like 15 dudes to the NBA. Now, they're both excellent coaches, and they both care about their players. You just got to figure out which type of team you want to play for and which type of coaching you respond to.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, that all sounds pretty clear.
All right. Now, picture yourself on both teams. Which one feels right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Coach Troy, I decided to commit.
My man, that's what I'm talking about. I knew you were smart.
Ooh, try telling that to my high school biology teacher.
Listen, there are a million doctors in this world, MP, but only a few people can do what you do with a basketball.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, you got any other future superstars, Dion? I'm still filling out next year's squad.
Just the one. But if you don't mind, I got to talk a few things over with my guy here.
Of course, do your thing. Welcome to the team.
Looking forward to playing with you, Coach.
I know what you're thinking. Did I make the right choice?
Actually, I'm thinking about tacos. Man, I'm starving. This is my first time in LA.
You're going to be great here.
I know I got like a million things to do and only like 3 days to do them, but honestly, it feels like there's a weight lifted from my shoulders. All I ever wanted was a shot to prove myself, and thanks to you, I'm getting that. I mean, for real, it feels like a Hollywood movie.
You got a unique chance to do something special here, MP. Don't waste a second of it.
Oh, I won't. I'm a hard worker. You won't have an issue with that, I promise.
That's what I like to hear. Now, as far as getting an apartment and all that, don't even worry about it. I'll take care of it.
Really?
You just gotta call your folks and let them know your life's about to change. Sound good?
Yes, sounds fire. But hey, do you mind if I get some shots up before I go?
Come on now. My gym is your gym. Welcome to the family.
Hey, I appreciate that, Dion.
Now, you got a lot of ground to make up in a short amount of time. But you're here now, so let's make the most of it.
Thank you.
You got to ball out to get on the 2KU 250 and start climbing that ladder. But all games ain't weighted equally.
How so?
Well, MP's got to play well in front of scouts. Scouts show up to games where there's players in the 2KU 250. Now, the coach gave me a schedule, and I already highlighted all the games you're going to be going up against guys in the 2KU 250. Someone in your position has to ball out every night, but you really got to ball out these nights. That's how you move the needle.
Believe me, I know. I've seen all of your videos.
All right. Other thing to keep your eye on is the EYBL showcase. Now, I know you're a little disappointed you didn't catch on with the EYBL team.
I was, but it's like you said. I'm here now, so I'm going to make the most of that.
Hey, you're learning already. The good news is, if you make your all-star team, you get to play in the showcase game against the EYBL Select, which is basically their all-star team.
Dad, did you hear that?
Yeah.
That's fire, Dion.
That's exposure. Scouts from all over show up to that showcase.
And when MP does what MP does,
That's money in the bank.
I appreciate you walking us through all this, Dion, man. You know something? It reminds me of the culinary industry. But instead of scouts and the 2KU 250, we have critics and Michelin stars.
You have to forgive my dad. He's a chef, so he loves talking
Hold on.
everything
You a
restaurant.
chef?
Yeah.
I went to culinary school.
No way.
Yeah.
No way, man. I mean, I own a diner. I used to do fine dining back in New York, but we moved to Vermont to start a family.
I thought I might want to switch up careers after my pro hooping days was over. You know, but basketball's in my blood. Can't leave the game alone. Plus, restaurant work, man, that's hard. Yo, MP, I hope you got respect for what this man's doing. Most folks ain't cut out to do it.
I got respect for everything he does.
All right. Well, if you got the same work ethic as your old man, you're going to be just fine.
Thanks, Dion.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
I got it.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Dion.
Oh, whoa. This reminds me of when I moved to New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you scared? When you know, took that big swing towards your dreams? Were you scared?
A little bit. But I knew I was ready for the rest of my life if I didn't at least try. Hey. You nervous? Look, but you always rise to the occasion.
Do I?
Yeah.
Because you're sacrificing your entire career to make all this happen. And all I've done up until now is complain about
If I end the video, y'all, I'm gonna go back live, but I start back off it. But I ain't fit in right now.
I owe it to you and Mom to make this happen.
Whoa. You don't owe me anything, all right? I'm your father. And I didn't sacrifice my career. My priorities just changed. Look, MP, I don't have any regrets, okay? And hey, I know this is gonna sound corny, but I believe everything happens for a reason. I mean, who knows what would have happened if we stayed in New York, right? Right? But you're here. And you have a chance to make your dreams happen. And you owe it to yourself to make it happen. Right?
That's exactly what I need to hear.
You got it. You got it.
Hey, we got Hollywood in the building tonight. What's the LA of Vermont, MP? Bennington, right?
Stop playing with me, bro. You know it's Burlington.
I really don't.
See, this is the type of energy you want pre-game. Everybody relax, especially Devontae. He ain't never good when he tight.
Don't get too relaxed. It's one of those big games you circle. You need to prove you're better than Jaden Moore, remember?
It's all that I think about.
Yo, Jay Moore's from Chicago, MP. Those are rough games he came up in. Dude can get to the bucket and finish.
And
he's ranked 184 on the 250.
And so what?
Look, man, we seen you in practice. We know who you are. Just respect your enemy. More's had a target on his back for a long time, but he's still standing.
He ain't ever faced me.
I love it, MP. I love it. Okay. Oh, you guys are filming? Well, let me hit you with some knowledge, okay? The thing going is watching me? Okay, watch this. Listen, just because someone's ranked above you on some made-up list doesn't make it true. You should know that, Devontae. You think there's 68 guys in high school better than you?
Definitely not. I'm just saying.
If MP believes he's better than Jay Moore, then I believe it too. And so should you, okay?
Yeah.
Now let's get out there for these warm-ups. I don't want y'all pulling a hammy because you spent too long in front of the camera.
Hey,
Gentlemen.
turn the camera on. Hey, Jay Moore.
PM?
Nah, man. MP.
My bad.
Hey, bro, I get it, you know. Hot flying guard like yourself out of Chicago. I mean, everybody knows who you are. Guys have been trying to make a name for themselves off of you for years. Man, probably too many to count, huh? You know what? I'm gonna help you out. After tonight's game, you'll never forget my name again.
You talking. But you know out here, there ain't no faking it. You got a cute story and all, man. But you're a long way from Vermont. You about to get exposed.
Yeah, talent's talent. So I'm not worried.
Maybe you should.
Maybe. Nah.
Hello and welcome everyone to our 2K presentation of WCBL basketball. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. It's the High Flyers going against Team Ballers.
Nothing quite like a SoCal showdown, the freeway series between the High Flyers out of LA and Team Ballers based in Anaheim. I'm sure a lot of these players know each other already.
And early on here in the Club League circuit, we'll find out a lot about these teams by the end of the night.
We'll find out about the teams and also the players. I know there are a few new names on these rosters, and I want to see how guys like MP are going to hold their own out here in WCBL play. And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots. with Pasco patrolling the paint. Looking at the high flyers, it's Devontae Mills at the 1, then Jason Brock and MP at the 2 and 3. Down low, we got a tandem of Ben Gov and Liam Callahan. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Now here's Moore. No good from outside. Here's MP, plenty of space. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. It's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Second shot chance. Gove with the rebound. Right side, it's Jones. The 3. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
I'm trying to score as much points as I can. I know if I get subbed out early, he's still gonna be playing. If he gets subbed out early, I'll still be playing, like trying to do the best I can. I think it's like 2 quarters.
Etherington outside. Bertie, 5 on the clock. Rodriguez, and the shot falls short that time. And the basket's good by Jones.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling. And they just continue to pound the rock inside. Why not? It's working great.
It's clear that that's been their game plan, and so far their opponent hasn't adjusted at all.
Now here's Bertie. Pass to Moore. Bertie tries to snap the cold streak. That one misses. He's 0 for 4. Here's Jones, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Jumping at it with a significant lead already.
Just dominating on both ends. Let's see if their opponent can mount any type of resistance.
Here's Bertie. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. For the finish! For many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Outside Bertie, pass to Moore. MP with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Team Ballers able to keep the ball here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great lockdown defense right there. The high fly is dictating the flow. Outside Jones. Shoots the 3. Gets it to go from long range. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
And Team Ballers miss again.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
Mills from deep, and the high flyer is another triple.
Ain't no way we're beating the ball 23-0.
Really come together for
them,
helping to strengthen this league.
23-0 is
They've
crazy.
taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs
It'd be
to get
funny if I get
going
scored
if they want
on.
to stay in this
I'd be the
thing.
one to be laughing.
Now here's Bertie. Kept alive.
Really nice rebounding display.
Down there
All
banging.
game long, getting it done on the glass.
Yeah, they have totally dominated the glass.
I should have
Huge
walked.
advantage for the team in that
I
category.
don't ball
And
hawk.
in club league play here in the WCBL, these
Well,
kids
that's the
get
name of the
such
bill,
a
ball
wealth of
hawk.
minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Team Ballers call timeout. Pass to Wong. Here's Summers. 6 on the shot clock.
I see what I mean. Like, if I get subbed, like he got subbed up and I play longer,
Dykstra gets the bucket, and Coach
I got advantage
Troy
for some more points.
He's a young coach, even by this club league standard.
It's true. As you said, Troy is one of the younger coaches, but it's clear that he knows the game, and his drive is apparent. Plus, he's already got a great track record for developing talent.
And here, Team Ballers have it. Kicks it to Summers. Here's Dykstra. To the right side. From deep. Out of bounds, it'll be the High Flyers ball. Outside Jones. On the wing, O'Neal. Back to Jones. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
The High Flyers dictating the flow. Outside Jones. Fires from deep, and the High Flyers another triple.
He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his three-point shot at this point.
Kicks it to Summers. Back to Moore. With just 5 to shoot, finally gets 1 to fall. He's now 1 of 5 with his first make.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
To the left side. Back to Jones. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And here, Team Ballers have it. Kicks it to Summers. Moore. Try to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. From deep, it's MP. And the High Flyers, another triple.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Etherington outside. Here's Summers. Hauled in by High Flyers.
And the coaches can't be happy with that ugly possession.
I agree. Probably not the shot that they wanted.
His first shot coming late. Good as the jump shot falls.
I like when he looks to take these shots. Ben Gov, great touch from the mid-range.
Pass to Mahil. Etherington. And here is Moore. Rodriguez, the screen. Clock at 6. Moore, that's good.
If there's a lane to the bucket, Moore's going to make his move. He's explosive and aggressive.
Outside Jones. Over Moore. Again, the High Flyers.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Now Rodriguez. He's covered by Gov. Etherington outside for 3. Moore. Gov with the rebound. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Jones gets the bucket.
He's been filling it up from way outside. I love seeing that kind of range.
A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. The High Flyers lead this one, just dominating this one. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. Welcome back to the second half of this West Coast Club battle between the High Flyers and Team Ballers. And it's High Flyers with the ball. And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Now Etherington. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. On the wing, it's MP. He's guarded by Moore. Jones gets the bucket.
Ooh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
Now Etherington. Left side, Bertie. Back to Etherington. Great tee that time from Devontae Mills. Outside Jones. To the wing, right side. From past the arc. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Team Ballers. Pass to Pasco. Bertie. Back to Pasco. Now Etherington, covered by Brock. Bertie from long range. And Callahan pulls it down. And here's the fast break. They grab their own miss. Mills outside. Jones. Rodriguez covers. Back to Jones. Shoots over Rodriguez. Fires a jumper from the corner and nails it.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Moore, that's good.
At a height disadvantage, but great work inside.
Yeah, even against the bigger defender. This guy's not going to back down.
And that one drops for him.
He's seen the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
Now here's Moore, and he's got 6 points for him. Here's Pasco, and the layup is good.
That's just Moore reading the defense and making the right play.
Here's Mills. From deep, it's MP. And Bertie pulls it down. Etherington outside. Pass to Rodriguez. And here's Pasco. Defended now by Callahan. And good that time.
Good vision by Rodriguez. For a big man, strong passing can set you apart at this level.
The tray. Rebounded by the Ballas. Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
Count it, that bucket is good.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Rodriguez outside. Pass to Moore. Now here's Bertie. Puts up a three. That one no good. Now here's Jones. He's guarded by Moore. Jones, no good.
I'm just doing something, y'all. Don't even... Hold on.
Good.
Well, when you got a shot like that, you got to take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look.
Even though he's little compared to the big men on the floor, he's done some tall work on those boards.
Fires in the triple.
Using his unpredictability to his own advantage, a tough cover for any defense.
Outside, Moore. Shoots over Jones. And Team Ballers miss again. And it's High Flyers with the ball. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter
It's
oriented.
crazy how I'm making all these shots like that.
Back to Moore. The pick from Pasco. Can they get it? Jaden Moore can't get that one to fall.
I'm gonna do something crazy off a fade to the left.
Here's Jones. Again, the High Flyers.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
I don't know if this lead or the next lead I'm gonna be it. I know one game I'm gonna be skipped because he did something
Pick from Pasco.
late or something.
Looking to get back on track. Moore can't hit it.
There's no rhythm or flow in their offense right now.
While on the flip side, their opposition is on fire. Got to stop this run somehow.
The defense might think he'll miss when he's that open, but let's be honest, he usually won't.
And finished off by Rodriguez.
Guys, he's playing big. I mean, we're watching it. Arnaldo Rodriguez taking flight.
Jones
Fader. I don't understand how I missed the other faders though. That's crazy.
And here's Etherington. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
And here's more from the
I don't
arc.
think he made no three
Mills
yet.
comes up with the board.
Just can't buy a basket. Trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought. It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
Now Etherington. Pass to Bertie. Moore. He's guarded by Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Elbow shot. And it's Team Ballers with another one.
I snailed that off.
Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
Here's the High Flyers. Here's Jones.
I don't know what the hell that was.
Effort. And the layup is good.
And a heads-up play there to read the bounce and capitalize on that second opportunity.
Rodriguez outside. Pass to Moore. The kick out to Bertie. Back to Moore. Rodriguez, the screen. Again, the miss by Jaden Moore. Here's the High Flyers. Here's Jones. Again, the High Flyers. And here, Team Ballers have it. Outside Bertie. Pass to Moore. Hauled in by High Flyers. Stolen by Etherington.
That's crazy.
Moore down low. Covered by Brock. And stolen by Brock.
Wait, shoot this.
And here's MP on the
Ah,
outside.
that's me.
It's not going to fall for him.
He like, he want to go up, but it just took so long just to get up there.
That falls coming off of Bertie's feed.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
Here's the High Flyers. Outside Jones. Gets the 3 ball to go.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, buries it.
Here's Etherington. Outside Bertie. From the wing. MP grabs the miss.
Not the best shot selection from them.
Yeah, they know how to look for a better chance than that one.
The kick out to Mills. And here's MP on the outside. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Inside. Here's more. Lays
That
it
was
up
a
and
long
makes it
angle.
in.
Smart pass to set his teammate up with a high percentage look.
Oh yeah, Jade.
From deep, it's MP. Buries it from three-point range.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
1 second separates the shot clock and the game clock here. Here's Pasco. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here. The first one falls. And he makes the first, but the second one misses. And here's MP on the outside. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250 list. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny. MP was impressive. And for Team Ballers, a tough loss for them.
Yeah, I mean, Jaden Moore came into this one feeling confident and perhaps a little overly confident. He showed some flashes, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Make no mistake, though, he's been around this game for a while, and he knows what it takes to learn and come back and win later.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
I'm gonna hit 1,000.
Yo, you going out tonight, Burlington? You gotta celebrate your big game against that bully from Chicago. And before you say anything, say yes.
Or you gonna let me talk?
Ain't nobody stopping you. What are we getting into tonight? Hanging in my crib. I got a pool.
Okay. Are there gonna be any girls there?
Man, of course there'll be girls there.
Aight then, I'm pulling up.
My man. All right, I'll text you my address. Show up around 8.
Bet.
Let me see if I gotta shift the shooter. I'm not. I gotta upgrade, like, let me see. Y'all give me just a minute. Alright, I'm back now. I think it'll be this game right here. I think they're gonna. It's out of these two games right here that I'm gonna be skilled.
Doesn't matter if you're a big or a guard caught on a switch. If Stone has you down on the block, don't front him unless you have help on the weak side. His pet move is spinning away from the defender for an alley-oop. If you think he's a load in the post, wait till you see him flying through the air catching lobs. Okay? And don't be fooled by his vibe. Stone comes across all super chill, SoCal, whatever, but he's locked in. Dude's ranked 23rd in the country for a reason, all right? Nobody in this locker room is stopping him by themselves. We do it as a team, okay? Okay, let's get everybody out on the floor and walk through some sets. MP, you mind hanging back a bit?
Hey, Coach, if this is about me being late, I promise it won't happen again.
I believe you. Okay. But you're still suspended from today's game.
Come on, Coach. No, not this one. I need this one. You know how many scouts are here.
I'm sorry, but I gotta do it, MP. You know the rules.
Coach, listen, I'm all for rules, but not this one, okay? I'll sit out the next game, I promise. I'm begging you, I need this one.
Okay. You want to make it to the NBA, right?
Yes, it's all that matters to me.
And I believe you can do it, MP. But you gotta start conducting yourself like a pro.
Yeah, but I gotta make it.
That means always doing the work, never cutting corners, never taking your situation for granted. Hey, look up. I told you when I first met you, it's our job to make you look good. And I can't do that if I don't hold you accountable. You won't learn and you won't grow.
Oh, Coach, it's just the worst possible time.
The deeper you get into this thing, the more every little step and misstep matters. I hate doing this as much as you hate hearing it, but you gotta sit today. That's how you learn. And that's the end of this discussion. I see you on the bench.
Hello and welcome to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. We've got Miles Stone and the Surf City Waves taking on the High Flyers. And some news here. The relative newcomer MP deemed unavailable tonight. It's a bit of a surprise, especially considering his recent performances. In the meantime, Surf City has won a tip and we're underway. Feeds it inside and Miles Stone punches it through.
Look, Stone is just controlling the paint down low. He's getting whatever look he wants in there.
And what we're being told is MP is serving a one-game suspension for Coach. Tough break with all of these scouts here in attendance, and they're getting to watch Miles just put on a show.
Surf City just piling it on at this point.
And MP has got to be disappointed in himself. It could have been his moment to show what he can do. Instead, he's watching from the bench.
Oh, and the three is good. Oh, Stone got a hand on it. And again, Stone owning the interior. Dunk after dunk in this one.
And a lot of questions will be asked about the maturity of MP, because his absence has certainly been felt. Not a good look for him.
So a lopsided win for Surf City as the final horn sounds. For everyone here at 2K, thanks for tuning in.
Hey, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your rankings are going to drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up, and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot. All right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I've messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from Sac.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from Sac, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with a newcomer, MP. And Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from Sac.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on him waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from Sac, Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. Looking at the High Flyers, it's Devontae Mills at the 1, then Jason Brock and MP at the 2 and 3. Down low, we got a tandem of Ben Gov and Liam Callahan. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. The first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Now Carrington. Again, Drexel Carrington can't hit it. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Here's Carrington. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
And he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Oh my, they're getting into it. We've got a duel shaping up here.
And here's MP on the outside. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Another basket here, and they've really come out of the gates fast in the first quarter.
Martinez outside. Good D that time by Jason Brock. It's a 9-point spread. MP throws it down.
They've built quite the lead for themselves early on.
Yeah, and just an impressive all-around performance from the get-go.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. To the paint. Here's Carrington. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there.
Using the size, Lund got into a position, and he forced the defense's hand.
He's off on the first. That one misses. The High Flyers with the lead. Outside Mills. Pass to Jones. Knocks it down from distance.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
Sack with another miss. And it's High Flyers with the ball, leading by 12. And here's Mills from outside. Another shot, and he lays it up and in.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
Now here is Martinez. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Comes up empty from 19 feet.
He just flat out missed it. And this is a shot he can make.
Jones gets the bucket.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. apparently that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you. And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Now here's Lund. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Gov, guarded by Lund. Unloads. MP again. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Lund, that's good.
And he threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
Outside Jones. Back to Mills. Pass to Jones. From past the arc. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a league player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
Now here's Lund. Outside Pagan. Here's Lund. Defended now by Callahan. Lund misses. Fast break, here they come. Oh, and the jam by MP. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
And here's MP on the outside. And another three for the Flyers.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Outside, Lund. Now Carrington inside, working on Jones.
I love the confidence Carrington plays with inside. He just knows how to capitalize.
Outside Jones. Takes a three, drains the triple.
He's been filling it up from way outside. I love seeing that kind of range.
And it's Sack's ball. Carrington with it. 11 points on the game so far. Mills with the block.
Oh, rejected by Mills. That's a nice bonus from your playmaker. Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That is a big time play.
And it's Sack with the ball. Carrington outside. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's now 6 for 11. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Count it, it's good.
Oh, and it's looking like one of those games for Carrington, and even scarier for the other team. He tends to light it up with steals and deflections after he makes a few, and he can wreck you on both ends, a very unique wing in this league.
Connects it from downtown.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Here's Pagan. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the middle. Lund with the pick. Carrington for three. That counts. He's put up a baker's dozen, making 8 of them.
This offense is at its best when Carrington is shooting the three with confidence.
And here's MP on the outside. And that's in, coming off the assist from Gov.
Each team is showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Carrington outside. And Callahan pulls it down. Inside, Gov. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Ooh, 2 tough points from Gov there, using that strong frame.
From deep. That misses. Would have counted if it gone. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair so far. High Flyers out in front, running away with it. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And so here it's Sac. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd. Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where a squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
Gets it to go from long range.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
On offense, here's Sac. Now Pagan, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Lund with the pick. Carrington for 3. Hauled in by High Flyers. Here's Jones, and MP throws it down.
Hey, look at Callahan making the hot pass. Everyone loves a center who drops dimes.
And it's Sac with the ball. Outside Pagan. Carrington for 3. And it's Brock with the rebound. This one for 3. Jones gets the bucket.
They genuinely can't seem to miss a shot. This run they're on, it's just incredible.
Every time when the shot goes up, I think, well, this has to be the last one. They do it again. They look unstoppable.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. To the inside. Lund. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Nice find by the power forward Lund. This is why his teammates like playing with him.
Outside Jones. Takes the 3. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the 3 early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shot's good by Carrington.
You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
Here's Jones. And the High Flyers, another triple.
He plays an essential role by getting his guys to their shots.
It's such a nice advantage having an unselfish player like him with a high basketball IQ, always providing for his teammates.
Now Carrington. He's got 21. Lays it up and banks it in.
They executed their offense to perfection on that trip down.
Now the High Flyers with it. Outside Jones. Shoots over Carrington. MP again.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
And since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Now here's Lund. Down low. And Lund slams it in.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
And with Devontae Mills, he has such great vision for his age.
Mills is gifted with his ability to map out the court and make the right play. Always seems like he's looking to make that next pass. But make no mistake, he can still get his own shot when he needs to. He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Again, the High Flyers.
We see Mills reloading his teammates often in games, but here, fired away.
Martinez outside, and it's out of bounds. The attack from Sac will retain possession.
And he almost got his hands on that one.
Nice job mucking it up with the deflection, though.
And the High Flyers making a change here.
Hey, go over that.
From deep, it's Pagan. And again, the attack from Sack, no good. Up top, it's Jones. Now covered by Martinez. And good that time.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Pass to Martinez. Back to Pagan. To the inside. Martinez uses the glass to finish the layup.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
O'Neal, now covered by Martinez. Mills, no good. Now here's Martinez. The D right on him. Pass to Cunningham. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
Nice job by the one, Pagan. Running offense and finding a teammate.
And it's High Flyers with the ball. From deep, it's MP. Buries it from three-point range.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Outside Pagan. Elbow shot. Lund misses. Left side, it's Jones. Here's the three. And another three for the Flyers.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Outside Pagan. Pass to Cunningham. And he converts the layup. Outside O'Neal. On the wing, it's MP. 20 feet out. Again, the High Flyers.
It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Martinez outside. Lund with the pick. From the stripe. Martinez can't get it to go. Here's Jones with authority!
They took off on that. That was amazing.
Gotta clear the lane. Whoa, that was crazy to even attempt.
He didn't just try it, he pulled it off. That was awesome.
Come on, that's a high school kid. That's not fair. No way.
Set back. And that one, good.
As a defender, you hate guarding this guy because he's capable of making you look silly.
And it's Sack with the ball. Now here is Martinez. Lets it go from 14. Lund, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Mills has it. And here's MP on the outside. That shot off the mark. Martinez outside. Pass to Cunningham. They get it again. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, shooting 67%. From deep, it's MP. Gets the 3 to fall.
There's no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
Outside, Lund. Pass to Martinez. The three-pointer, no good. Outside Jones. The tray. Drops it in from long range.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
For 3. And again, it's MP with the triple.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
To the middle. Cunningham. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And unfortunately, even with this run, it looks like they're still going to come up short.
Sure, it would have been really nice to see this earlier. Too little, too late.
And the shot is good, dropping off the front of the rim and in.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
1 second separates the shot clock and the game clock here. Here's Martinez. And the call is going to be, yep, that's an illegal screen.
And there is no way you can consider that a valid screen.
Nothing about that was legal. The refs will let you get away with a little lean or shuffling of the feet, but that's about it.
Jones, he's covered by Carrington. The three, sinks it from distance. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie, and just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And so that'll do it for now. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
I'll catch you off in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was going to be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game.
Quit playing.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's going to be lit.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
go.
It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Never that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you.
And I'm back, y'all.
Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High Flyers is just more my style of ball.
Or what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet. Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And it's Harris slamming it home.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Loon Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role, and the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. Looking at the High Flyers, it's Devontae Mills at the 1, then Jason Brock and MP at the 2 and 3. Down low, we got a tandem of Ben Gov and Liam Callahan. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Strong feed to set up the easy look. Those fundamental plays will win Brock points with the coaches in the stands.
And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Here's the High Flyers. 4-point game. Jones, no good. And Diaz. Pass now to Harris. Hauled in by High Flyers. Jones with it, picked up by Harris. Outside Jones. And another 3 for the Flyers.
Man, oh man, he's really feeling it from three-point range now. All of a sudden, it seems like he just can't miss.
Outside Diaz. Bird, he's covered by Gov. It's good. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense, feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard him.
Pass to Harris. Back to Diaz. Bird outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Robert. Shot over Callahan. Robert can't get it to fall. Now here's Mills. Jones, defended by Harris. This one for three, and it's Bird with the board. Union Elite trail. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Back to Diaz. Bird outside. Now Harris. And that one's good. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Pass now to Harris. Back to Diaz. Mitchell outside. Over Brock. Good D that time by Jason Brock.
The defender did a great job contesting that shot.
They get it back. What a nice shot by Callahan.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
Now here's Mitchell. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Diaz with it. Callahan's there. Diaz off the mark. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Now here's Diaz. Back to Harris. Looking to end the run. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And the High Flyers decide to go with a different look out there.
Guys, there's so many things to like about Harris. The biggest attribute might be his ability to guard multiple positions, and he can score like a machine.
Now here's Jones. 17 points so far. And the shot goes in.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
From deep, it's Pagan. It's hauled in by Jones. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Launches it. The High Flyers grab the miss. Outside O'Neal. From deep, it's MP. And another three for the Flyers.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Now Harris. 7 points in this one. Here's Jones. No good. Third miss. 9 of 12 shooting. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Some players try to do a little too much on the
I'm
club
ready
circuit.
to get this live over. I ain't ready to get live over, but I'm ready to get the game over and score some
Now a
points.
timeout called by Union Elite. Union Elite with the ball. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Now here's Jones. A 21-point lead, the biggest lead of the game.
They executed their offense to perfection on that trip down.
Now Mitchell, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Harris.
Harris slams it home! Well, we know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
Man, that's crazy.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Throwing it down with some flash.
Who knew he could
If I had
like
my
that?
power forward
Fantastic.
and learn how to do that move too,
And I didn't expect to see a dunk like that when I
he'd
came
be on the
in
ground
today.
too.
Now Harris, 9 points in this one. Mitchell with it. Over Brock. Mitchell's shot is off. Here's Jones. And the dunk by MP. Sort of punctuated the attack with the one-handed slam. I like his style.
Really energizing the whole team.
Here's Kolish. Mitchell outside. The pick from Harris. Back to Kolish. Bird on the wing. Here's Harris. And it's finished off by Harris.
Got to give Harris credit for getting after it on the glass. He earned that second chance bucket.
Outside O'Neal. Gov. No good on the triple.
The offensive execution got him a wide open look.
Down low. Rejected by O'Neal.
Strong awareness from the forward. He sends that ball back. Quick reaction and a willingness to break up a shot attempt.
A nice shot by Jones.
And he's been doing a great job of setting his team up for scores.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now, because you know he'll find you.
So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. The High Flyers lead this one, opening a huge gap. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. And here are the High Flyers now. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now here's Bird. He can't get that one to fall. And here are the High Flyers now. Mills from deep. And it's Bird with the board. And Union Elite with possession. Now Harris. Back to Diaz. Throws it up high. And it's finished off by Harris.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
Got a piece of it. Fader on the way. Again, the High Flyers.
It looks pretty, but he doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that open.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Now here's Bird. Ben Gov with some nice D.
And that's the kind of D that'll make you think twice before bringing the ball back in there.
From deep, it's MP. Knocks down the long J.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
And Union Elite with possession. Here's Mitchell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Makes it off the glass.
And he is just a headache for whoever's got him assigned on D.
Mills outside. And another three for the Flyers.
For a guy like Devontae Mills, we know he can run an offense. We see it. He can distribute the rock at such a high level. So whenever he's making threes, that really would raise his stock if he can do it consistently.
Now here's Mitchell. Six on the shot clock. To the middle. Now Harris. Good D that time from MP.
Credit the D there. They got their hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him. Didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep. Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
And here are the High Flyers now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Jones, no good.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level.
Now here's Diaz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. The drive by MP.
You're kidding me.
Dunks like that require serious skill. Certainly not as easy as he made it look.
And he sure does have a lot of skill.
Some of us never get that high up in our lives. This guy can really elevate.
Returns it to Robert. Mitchell, covered by Brock. Pass now to Harris. Over Jones. That one doesn't go either for Brandon Harris. Here's MP, plenty of space. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
And since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Robert. And Diaz, now guarded by Mills. Diaz with it, with Mills on him. To end the run! And that one hits back iron. Jones with it, and Roberts picks him up defensively.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Now here's Harris. Finds Bird. Diaz. Now Harris. He's guarded by Jones.
And they're desperate for a bucket.
They can totally feel it slipping away. Got to get a jump start for their offense.
And another three for the Flyers.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Now here's Bird. Pass now to Harris. They double team Harris. For three, it's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Jones.
Important not to let your ego run the offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made three with one of his own.
And another three for the Flyers.
He came out of the locker room on fire. Great second half for him so far.
They need to stop this run.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different defensive look.
Now here's Diaz. Finds Bird. Diaz. Now Harris. He's guarded by Jones.
Well, when you got a shot like that, you've got to take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look.
Shot on the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Oh, you have to be disciplined on defense. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get the job done.
Outside for Diaz. Misses the three. Outside Jones. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew the contact on the shot. First one for him falls. So both teams changing it up here. And that one falls. 2 from at the line that time. Union Elite with the ball. Outside, Harris. Here's Walker. Back to Kolish. Here's Walker. Clock at 6. Here's Kolish. Guarded by O'Neal. The 3 from Harris. And it's rebounded by O'Neal. A nice shot by Jones.
This is his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team combined.
Pass now to Harris. Walker. There's a lob to the hoop, and it's finished off by Harris.
Oh my word, that is a next level play. How about the timing on that? Right on the money.
Precision on the pass and the...
How that's the earliest in the motherfucking green? That's crazy.
Look that good.
Here's Kolish.
Can somebody please tell me how that's the goddamn early?
Hold in by Casey.
Like, dog.
And here's MP on the outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Since halftime, he's been money from beyond the arc. And when he's this hot, the green light doesn't get any greener.
Back to Kolish. To the paint. O'Neal with the steal.
You better
Here's
get
Jones.
yams on.
He drops the hammer.
Oh, man.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yup. This is how to seal a win in style.
Here's Walker. Here's Bullock. It's hauled in by Jones. Lets it fly. Again, the high flyers. And Union Elite has possession. Back to Kolish. Can they get it? Knocks it down from distance.
And he can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Putting some extra spice on that one.
Nigga, on your face,
To
nigga.
do whatever you wanted.
With that, the power to make sure the whole place felt it.
Just 2 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. And it's stolen by
He didn't want the
Dunn.
ball. Come on. I wait for you.
Here's Jones. And the dunk by MP.
Great job ensuring that the turnover converts.
No wasted opportunities
Yeah,
here.
that's
They
a-
made quick work of getting the ball up the court.
And all the other team can do is just shake their heads.
So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his High Flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, I appreciate that Dead Boy 2K pod.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I could see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. Can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly,
I
I'm
don't
trying
know.
to be the MVP.
I don't know. Like I'm used to like to this
If you could pull that off, that would be
recording stuff, so I'm
Yes.
still learning every day like how to do stuff.
Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now. You're
But
my
I can find out for
It's an
sure.
incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely, dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
Hold on, chat. Oh yeah, most definitely gonna be a fire build. Ain't no telling. Yeah, what they talking about? Hey, yeah, the goddamn Flintstone. Boy, you so goddamn funny, man. I bet you, if I would have came on both of them games, the game would never been close. Yeah, shit, you know, it's... Yup. They sure did.
We were walking their head down, but shit, if we were going a little lot farther, we probably would have beat them.
Oh, hell yeah, most definitely.
Okay, you were running motherfucker down just like I was.
Hell yeah.
We sure were running niggas down, boy. Your way running everybody down.
Yeah, boy, I'm talking about Jay. I was gonna do more. I said, God damn, why the fuck I can't move? Man, I started walking. I said, oh.
I've been getting in and out of my truck slow as hell.
Hey, don't come and do all that following yesterday.
I've been getting out that bit like an old man, I swear to God. But I just got the car like an old man. Just did. Mama, what the hell wrong with you? Come fucked up. I gotta get in that gym for real. Before I fuck myself up.
Hey, you were lying about that. That shit about that, they taught me something then. Alright.
I gotta go to the car wash real quick. Go all the damn trash out my car, bro. It be like a dumpster right now.
My goddamn thighs hurt. I mean, they ain't hurt, but it did sore.
Huh?
I said my thighs just sore.
Yeah, that's what it is. My thighs, so ain't nothing ever wrong. Look, my arms and chest and shit, that shit straight. But my thighs and shit, that shit gone.
But I don't know how the hell I feel. I was just walking to the bar, I just slipped and fell.
That shit was fucked up though.
Shit.
Fuck, boy, I'm so fucking tired. Leg hurt so bad for me. I can't even get out the car like a nigga's trying to.
Maybe I got.
She was just real close to getting cut off just then, man.
Huh?
I said she was just real close to getting cut off just then.
Who?
Right here.
Damn, perp.
I'm finna see she's back out though. That's the only way I stay with her. If she ain't back out, I'm finna leave.
You so?
Move on. I don't need nobody that be with that evil shit.
Huh? You right about that?
I am. The hell is this that bad?
Ready, MP? You got to play the game of your life tonight just for a season.
I think so. He should get up probably in the next 2 hours. I think.
That's Nike's.
Hey, no, yeah, let me see the location at.
If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on.
He at the house. It says 13 minutes to go to sleep.
Dude's a future lotto player. I'm nice enough, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
I might try to call him, bitch.
And why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? It's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious.
That big thing by us.
Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. Steph Curry's camp with them last year. Get that aura about him? It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on you. That slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team. Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game.
Yeah, Chad, they gonna be the last, probably the last game I'm gonna play.
If you want me to kill
Then
I'm going for
later on tonight, I'm gonna start another
So if
live.
you trust me to
Continue
take
the
on
part
Ice,
2 on this one.
then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you. And I want to tell you, seriously, I, really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
All right, Puff.
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Star squad, it starts with Joey Johnson getting the nod at the point guard. Jonathan Lax, his partner in the backcourt. Ice McCall will get a lot of attention out there on the wing. And finally, Robinson and Pachumsky give them a potent combo in the post. For the West Coast All-Stars, their starting 5 begins with Devontae Mills at point. Jaden Moore is the 2. MP gets the nod at small forward. Brandon Harris is the power forward, and it's Miles Thunderstone at the pivot. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
Shot from the inbound. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Black's shot is off. Back to Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Moore.
That's just Moore reading the defense and making the right play.
Here's McCall. Pass to Lack. Shoots the three. Jonathan Lack with another miss. Jones with it. Picked up by Johnson. Here's Moore. And the layup's good off the glass.
And I'm starting to see the momentum clearly swing in their favor.
They're taking control, no doubt, and they want that lead to continue going up.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor. They've built quite the lead for themselves early on.
Yeah, and just an impressive all-around performance from the get-go.
Pass to Lack. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
A reliable score. He is such an asset for his team.
Outside Jones. And the West hits it again from deep.
This run has really widened the gap in the game. They're way out in front now.
This has been a back-breaking run, really exposing the weaknesses in their D.
McCall, he's guarded by Jones. Outside, Black. McCall for three. Great D that time from MP. Three-pointer. And the West hits it. Again from deep. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
And here's the EYBL. It's a 14-point game. To the middle. And McCall gets it to fall.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
From deep, it's MP. Buries it from three-point range.
They've come out fast and furious. This already looks like a mismatch.
Sure, there's obviously plenty of time left to play, but this one's showing the early signs of what's usually a blowout.
Now here's McCall. Tyson McCall with another miss. Outside Jones. Lets the three fly. And the West hits it again from deep.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Now here's Lack. There's the three. And that's good. Tyson McCall for three. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now here's McCall. He's got 9. On the wing, it's MP. Defended by McCall. And here's MP on the outside. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
Outside, McCall. Lack. Wide open. Rebounded by Stone.
He's already getting ready for the NBA, shooting from that range.
Just the confidence to even think about taking that shot, and at his age, that's unbelievable. I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes, 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Now here's Jones. 33 points for him.
Ooh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
And here's the EYBL. Outside, it's Johnson. Lack. McCall outside. Teardrop shot. Rebounded by Stone. The West in total control in this one. They lead by their biggest margin of the game at 25. From deep, it's MP. And the West hits it again from deep.
He's been filling it up from way outside. I love seeing that kind of range.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Kicks it to Johnson. McCall. Tyson McCall with another miss.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
From deep, it's MP. Sinks the tray.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
Now here's Robinson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Fades away. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. Now Harris, defended by McCall.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Now McCall. He's got 11. Johnson up top, covered by Mills. Kicks it to McCall. 6 to shoot. To halt the run. Miles Stone, what a defensive effort there. The WCBL on offense. Here's Jones. And again, the West All-Stars score.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Outside, McCall. Now Lack. Fires the three. Rebounded by Stone.
There's no rhythm or flow in their offense right now.
While on the flip side, their opposition is on fire. Got to stop this run somehow.
What a first half he's having from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped on the court.
Now here's McCall. For Chumpsy, outside. Johnson. Outside for McCall. Elbow shot on the way. He can't get that one.
He just doesn't look confident right now. And it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
A nice shot by Jones.
Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair so far. It's the WCBL All-Stars running away with this one, and plenty more to come right after this. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
And so it's the EYBL with it. Pass to Lack. For Chumpsy, outside. Johnson, now guarded by Mills. Lack's shot is off. Left side, it's Mills. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
Taking what the D gives him. That's smart basketball. That's Devontae Mills.
Now Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Lack. Misses the step-back jump shot.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
They genuinely can't seem to miss a shot. This run they're on, it's just incredible.
Every time when the shot goes up, I think, well, this has to be the last one. They do it again. They look unstoppable.
McCall, and the layup is good.
That's what he does, guys. He takes what the defense gives him and converts it into points.
From deep, it's MP, and the West hits it again from deep.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Robinson, defended by Harris. McCall for three, and that one comes off the assist from Robinson.
Well, we talk about McCall's shooting ability often, and he's just so good at cashing in from beyond the arc.
Outside Jones, takes the three, nails it from three.
And comes right back with a three of his own.
Looking to match the three they just made, I love it.
Outside, it's Johnson. Back to McCall. MP with the steal. Elbow shot, and the WCBL again with the bucket.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
And here's McCall. 16 points for him. Pass to Perchumsey. Robinson shoots over Harris. And again, it's the EYBL converting.
Nice to see that short jumper game from Robinson. That's good offensive versatility.
From deep, it's MP. Offensive board. Stone gets the bucket. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
McCall lays it up and banks it in.
Driving in with the ball, scooch, and exiting with 2 more points. McCall is great at dishing, so some teams will sag off, but he's got so many ways to make you pay when you guess wrong.
A nice shot by Jones.
It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
When you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Here's more. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
No question they're winning the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their offense, like an engine in a fine car. It's been humming.
Who's watching here? Back to McCall. The three. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. Here's Jones. And again, the West All-Stars score.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Nice pass led him right to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Ooh, staying active on the interior, Robinson gets the look he wants.
Outside Jones. The three drains the triple.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Lack. McCall. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And McCall splashes it from downtown. He's a premier shooter.
And here's MP on the outside. And the West hits it again from deep.
Since halftime, he's been money from beyond the arc. And when he's this hot, the green light doesn't get any greener.
Now here's McCall.
Get the perimeter.
Kicks it to Johnson.
Who's watching here?
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, and they'll take that shot anytime they can get it.
Outside Jones. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
Of all the guys you want to leave open on the perimeter, he's the last guy on the list.
Outside, it's Johnson. Lack. Back to Johnson. Pass to Lack. Outside, it's Johnson. 5 on the clock. Out to McCall. For 3. The West All-Stars pull it down. And here's the break. Here's Jones. And again, the West All-Stars score.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
McCall with the ball. Lack. He's guarded by Moore. Kicks it to Johnson. And a miss there on the triple. From deep, it's MP. And another 3 for the WCBL.
You have to defend better than that, guys. At least put a hand in his face.
Now here's Perchumpsey, covered now by Stone. Pass to Lack. McCall, right side. They need this! And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
McCall not only hit the shot, but he gets a freebie now, too. He always seems to come through in the big moment.
The drive by MP. Look out! Oh, boy!
No way! With some sauce on that slam.
Impressing everyone in the gym, including us.
Well, that dunk, it's going viral. Could be millions of views.
Here's Cologne, and the layup falls.
Hey, finding a way. Cologne doing what he does in close.
And here's the West All-Stars. Mills outside. From deep, it's MP. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
Aslanoglu outside. Here's Luan. No good off front iron. Pass to Mills. From deep, it's MP. And another 3 for the WCBL.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
And a jam by Cologne.
Yeah, that's great athleticism by Cologne on the slam.
And here's the West All-Stars. From deep, it's MP. Hits the three-pointer.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yup. This is how to seal a win in style.
McCall outside. Tombo. Swings it to McCall. Beyond the arc. That one no good. Here's Jones. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
6 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dish to Tombo. And here's McCall. Aslanoglu on the screen. Offline with the 3. And here's MP on the outside. The EYBL All-Stars pull it in. Here's McCall. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And so that'll do it for now. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together, first time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
As I can see you two that I feel like the first stage of the career of the I forgot what the name of it, but yeah. So with that being said, though, I'm
with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal?
I'm gonna get back on live later to finish it.
But yeah,
And
I mean, I always try to win and do my best. And
if I don't finish tonight, I'm gonna finish probably tomorrow, like no doubt.
Y'all know how good he is.
So yeah, with that being said though, y'all,
I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight.
shoot, they gonna be the end of this live video.
You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah, power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into really exciting.
Whew. Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see you. Good
Great
to see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, you know, give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest we didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers for better roles. But we also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year. When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush it.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never going to play again. You don't have a future in this, MP.
Right. Now, look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you. Because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
I really hope you enjoy your shining moment.
Yeah.
But this is as good as it's going to get for you, MP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Alright, y'all. We completed the what's name, and I think I ranked under 18. Alright, y'all, shoot. They're gonna be in the end of the live video, and I'm gonna get back with y'all when I can.